Greetings, YouTube. Thank you to everybody who came by my live stream on Monday night when I really was able to download the patch for the first time and become Walletbreaker. I say that because the only reason, well, I shouldn't say the only reason, but the main reason why I became Walletbreaker was because I was willing to break my wallet on July 4th and Cyber Weekend and spring cleaning. I actually didn't buy any of the spring cleaning offers when they first came out with Tier 3 Alpha and Tier 6 Basic in the spring cleaning 2021 offers, and that didn't hurt me enough to not have 3 rank 4 6 stars when the month of May started. Now, of course, since the month of May started and the patch was after May 1st, we don't get a calendar that is Walletbreaker. We're going to have to wait till June to actually witness what that looks like in the game. But I do think to myself, these 4-hour crystals for starters should be much better. It is still so difficult to get revives from these. And I know that's Kabam's goal, but come on now. So if you look at the Paragon Crystal versus the Thronebreaker 4-hour crystals, they look remarkably similar. It looks like the exact same crystal like we've seen in other progressions. Now, the two differences in this are an energy refill instead of a small energy and a higher level of potion. But when it comes to revives, and maybe I'm speaking out of turn, and we'll see how often you get energy refills from these because, of course, they never list the drop rates because you're not spending cash on them. You're logging in and getting them free every 4 hours. But when you look at the Thronebreaker description, it says, has a chance to award level 4 health potions, level 2 revives, small energy refills, and more. And when you look at the 4-hour crystals for Paragon, you get level 5 health potions, level 2 revives, energy refills, so not small energy, but regular one, and more. Now, the energy refills are exciting unless they have the same drop rates for energy refills that, say, we can see on arena crystals, because I'm also very familiar with those. And let's, if you're saying, well, what about the uncollected? Because isn't it crazy that we're now Paragon slash Walletbreaker, and we just now got Thronebreaker arena crystals? But the energy refill drop rates of these are still less than 1%. And I get a ton of small energy with my Thronebreaker 4-hour crystals. So if the drop rates aren't going to be way better than that, then I'm actually going to miss the small energy refills and opening them. Kind of reminds me of like quest crystals. I opened a couple of those, trade in those 100 for 1, and would just get gold and realize like this sucks. So if the energy refills aren't much better than the drop rates for arena crystals, it's actually going to be a downgrade for Walletbreaker players over Thronebreaker. But besides that, I do want to say something positive, because, you know, I try to be objective on this channel despite the fact that there will always be people who only view me as a negative ranter for anything against Kabam. As you can see in the Thronebreaker crystals, which are still my favorite daily crystals overall, which it was also quite shady that the last ever Thronebreaker crystals, I'm going to open these when I open my first new daily Walletbreaker crystal tomorrow night on the stream. But my last ever one, I was going to claim to get 2 full weeks of, and then when I became Paragon, I had to wait 24 hours to get the new Walletbreaker crystal, but I didn't get to claim my Thronebreaker crystal. And my 24-hour period didn't start until the patch had been downloaded, which I thought was pretty shady. I will never, ever be able to say that I got the 10,000 6-star shards from a daily Thronebreaker. Never cracked that code for almost, 2 years? But, with that being said, the daily Paragon crystals do have a really interesting description. Alright, so units and Tier 4 basic catalysts are the same. Tier 4 basic and Tier 4 class catalysts. Now, for the record, I very much appreciate Tier 4 basic and Tier 4 class, and I think, especially for the Tier 4 class, they should be fully formed now because, as you may or may not recall, for both the basic and the class, you either get 18,000 tier 4 basic or 18,000 tier 4 class. And if you get a fully formed of each of those now as the minimum, that will help for sure. Now I expect the tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic catalyst fragments to be extremely rare, like the tier 5 basic, tier 5 class catalyst fragments are rare. But notice, it just says 3 things are rare. Tier 3 alpha catalyst fragments, tier 6 basic, and a 6-star hero, which, if it's the same drop rate as a 5-star hero, will be between 1% and half of 1% on average. But if it's not rare to get tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, which is the case in Throw Rares, it's especially not rare to get tier 5 class catalyst fragments, or tier 2. It says tier 2 alpha catalysts. So we'll see what that looks like. It's weird because it says tier 2 alpha catalyst or tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments. So that makes me think they've, again, doubled it from 9,000 to a minimum of 18,000. The 6-star hero crystal shards might actually replace the 5-star hero crystal shards. You'll get like 5,000 6-star shards for one of those instead of 5,000 5-star shards. That's what I expect. Can you imagine pulling a 6-star Hercules from a daily crystal? Like, that's actually in the banner right there. Pretty crazy. So, I'm excited about the dailies. I am skeptical to disappointed by the 4-hour crystals. Instead of just giving us more level 2 revives, and I know they're percentage based, but why not give us level 3 revives? I think it's time we got those as the highest progression level. My wallet is so broken to have this. Maybe I'm being greedy. I don't know. That's my rant on these crystals now that I had time to talk about them. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Again, thanks to everybody for supporting the channel as I come back to a full week of streams, and thanks to you for supporting my brother as he recorded several videos with me and enjoyed being here for the first time in 26 months.